In this session, we're going to be looking at copying directories. If your current working directory isn't already in the mo3.lo8 working copy, then change your working directory so that your current working directory is the root of the mo3.lo8 working copy. A quick directory listing confirms the contents of this directory. The thing that we're interested in most for this example is the copy.dir directory at the top of the listing. Copying a directory in Subversion is much the same as copying a file. We use the Subversion copy command. In this example, I'm using cp, which is a short form for copy, and in the same way as we do with a file, we specify the source, the item that we want to copy first, and the destination or target second. So in this example, we're copying copy.dir into new copy.dir within the same directory. And we see that the copy command reports the new copy.dir has been added to the working copy. Over to the right in the working copy example area, you can see what's happened. Copy.dir has been copied to new copy.dir, and all of its contents has been simultaneously copied. So file.txt, sub.dir, and file1.txt are copied also. Checking the status of our working copy, we can see that the Subversion client considers new copy.dir to be added to the working copy. Again, much the same as it was when we copied files. Also note that the plus sign in the fourth column of the output of the status command indicates that this is a copy with history. This means that the Subversion client understands that the new copy.dir has been copied from an existing version-controlled item, in this case the copy.dir. We can use the list command to confirm that the contents of the repository have not been affected by this svn copy command. As before, we specify the revision modifier to ensure that the list command returns us the most current version of the repository, irrespective of what revision the working copy is synchronized to. The results of the list command shows that there is no new copy.dir in the repository. We can now look at the working copy content of the new copy.dir. And this confirms that the contents of the copy.dir were copied along with the directory itself. So we see that we've got a file1.txt and a sub.dir directory. As with other operations we've carried out using the working copy, we need to commit the changes scheduled within the working copy in order for them to affect the repository. Notice that the commit is only recording the one add with history operation on the new copy.dir. So we've now created revision 26. Revision 26 updates the repository with the new copy.dir. Because copy.dir contain various files and subfiles, they're also implicitly copied. However, they're not assigned new revision numbers. This is because the only thing that was actually added during the copy operation was the new copy.dir path. File1.txt, sub.dir, and file1.txt are notionally the same items as appeared in the copy.dir. They will only be updated with new revision numbers, that is to say, they will only have new recorded last changed revisions, when someone edits them. So for example, if we were to now go into the new copy.dir and edit file.txt, the revision number would jump from 1 to 27, assuming we were the next to commit into the repository. Looking at the history of the new copy.dir using the log command, we can see that the new copy.dir was created by addition in revision 26, and in the brackets we can see that it was created from an existing resource, specifically copy.dir as it appeared in revision 22. As with copying files, the revision that's reported in this from information is the revision that the item was synchronized to at the point that we copied it. So in this case, it was obviously synchronized to revision 22. Coincidentally, the copy.dir has also got a revision update, specifically the file1.txt, which was in subdir within copy.dir, and was modified in revision 22. And this means that copy.dir was considered to be changed in revision 22 also. Given that file1.txt was copied implicitly as part of the copy of the new copy.dir, what happens if we ask to see the history of that version of file1.txt? Looking at the situation reported to the right in the repository, you would think that file1.txt within the new copy.dir would be reported as revision 22, the last time it was changed. However, When we do a log command, it reports revision 26. This is because Subversion realizes that the path used to identify file1.txt was updated in revision 26. Specifically, it was copied from the copy dir. Although file1.txt itself wasn't modified, because something in its path was modified, the history of the file has to report the revision 26. As with file copies themselves, if we want to stop the log command going back through copy operations, we specify the stop on copy option. Running the log command with the stop on copy operation, even on file1.txt, reports only revision 26, showing us that part of the path, the new copy dir, was copied from an existing repository, and consequently the subdir file1.txt we're currently looking at has been copied within the repository.